surprise. So I thought it'd be awesome to review the final episode of Sword Art Online, since this is probably the most requested anime that I review that I actually didn't go about doing. I caught up in the past couple days, and I thought it'd be enjoyable to, give my thoughts on the final episode of Sword Art Online. Seemingly, I don't know if there's going to be a season, next or something like that, but thus far, I gotta say that this episode, in my opinion, was definitely pretty awesome. We got a closing with Sugo and, his battle with Kirito, and it was crazy, to be honest with you, because that was like one of the most violent real-world moments in the series, and it was really just like, whoa, he comes out attacking him, and at first, to be honest with you, I really thought that Kirito had killed them, and that would have been interesting, but at the same time, then Kirito would have went to jail, but, it turned out for the better that he didn't, because then the guy gets arrested, and his employees tell on him, so, yeah, that was pretty awesome, and I gotta say that for the ending of this episode, it was good, but I felt as though back in episode 14, had they ended back then with Kirito walking out the hospital, sick and everything, going to see Asuna, I thought that would have been a real nice cliffhanger end for, either the series or just for, the season or something like that. That's definitely a comparison between this, because the ending of the first game, Sword Art Online, compared to this one, is two very different things, but I'll definitely save a lot of that because I'm actually going to do a complete series review at some given point. This episode was really just, very lighthearted, not, the beginning was pretty, intense with the whole stuff with, the battle with Sugo for, the end final thing. That was pretty intense, but other than that, it was very lighthearted and pretty much almost felt like kind of slice of lifey in a way, because they were just mostly moving the plot along, solving certain things. And to be honest, the way this episode ended kind of left me in a I don't even know what they're gonna do type of state, because it's like seemingly a lot of people are saying that there's more story that they can tell, but the way it ended, it was almost as if, hey, Kirito's gonna go on more adventures to come, so yeah, that's the end or something like that. So I don't really know, to be honest with you. I thought, to be honest as well, the ending scene, he should have been with Asuna instead of, Sugu, his sister, which very weird relationship, to be honest with you guys, which, again, I will cover when I do my series review, but to be honest, I thought that scene was stolen. That should have been Kirito and Asuna. I mean, they started on Sword Art Online. The second half of the series was basically about him trying to rescue her, so in my opinion, that scene was stolen. That should have been Kirito in his old avatar, because apparently he said he's not going to go back to that look anymore. He wanted to stay with the elf look from Alfheim, and I don't know, for me personally, I enjoyed the old Avatar look better, and yeah, I felt as though that scene was just wrong, and overall, though, the ending, pretty cool, had a nice little closure, episode, of course, animation, beautiful as ever, Sword Art Online, no instances where the animation was off, it was very nice, colorful, I really liked it, so yeah, the finale was pretty good. I hope that they do more, because, to be honest with you, from what I've heard, there's more material to do, and with him having the seed and all these worlds, if the previous owner of, the Sword Art Online owner, the first guy, Aki Hibiki or something like that, I forget his name, but if he is still alive, because they said that he killed himself, but if he's still alive, what if now the seed was actually his dream to trap even more people into the games? Again, I'm not a light novel reader, so I really don't know where the story supposedly goes after this, but what if they come back with a season 2, and the reason that he gave the seed was that he wanted to do something even greater, even grander, and have all these people, because now MMO is, I guess, for a while it was on a setback, but now it's on an incline again, and all these people are joining into different worlds, and that would be freaking crazy if for the next season, like, all these worlds are getting trapped, and once again, Asuna and Kirito have to survive. This time, I think that it would be interesting if their relationship starts to get rocky, because we know in in the first half of the series, it was all pretty much, it started off with a tsundere type situation, her being, a little distant from him. Then it got lovey-dovey, and then the second half was all about him trying to rescue her. He loves her. So if they do a comeback, it would be interesting to see how their relationship turns out. And I like, to be honest, the real-world aspects of it as well. Getting to see them meet for the first time, that was pretty nice. Must have been weird, him kissing her after 2 years of her just laying there. Her mouth must have been stinking. And yeah, overall, just a very enjoyable ending. Not too crazy, nothing too intense. I like that it leaves open possibilities for another season if they wanted to. Because I think originally Sword Art Online was just planned as this is 25 episodes, this is it. And once the popularity skyrocketed, then all of a sudden I think that's when they were like, well, you know, maybe we can do an open ending or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Sword Art Online episode 25, does it add closure? Do you want a second season, or you think it should end here? Me personally, again, I enjoyed the finale, but I think that had it ended back in episode 14 with Kirito coming out of the Sword Art Online hospital and everything, I think that would have been more impactful. But maybe that's just me. Again, overall, I will have a review coming out in the future of this series as a whole, or at least the first 25 episodes. I don't know if it'll be another season or so, but that's really all I have to say. It was enjoyable. A couple of mishaps here or there. I wish that it would have been Kirito and Asuna instead of Kirito and Sugu. And also, it was nice to see Klein. I thought that was freaking interesting because we haven't seen Klein since, what, Sword Art Online back in episode like 13, 14. So it was nice to see the whole gang there, and they're apparently going to go on more adventures. Hopefully we get a season 2. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Thumbs up for Sword Art Online and the finale, because I really regret not reviewing this from the beginning, because had I reviewed it from the beginning, I think it would have been a very enjoyable ride. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.